Hello, welcome to tutorial number 8 in this series for Excel beginners. In the last tutorial we had a quick look at conditional formatting, and I applied conditional formatting to these cells here in column C, so it would highlight the number of rentals when it went above a certain value or below a certain value. And I'll just remind you, if I click on that cell there, C3, which has the conditional formatting in it, go to the format menu, open the conditional formatting dialog, and you can see what we applied. So we had two conditions. The first one, the value is 9, or the relevant value is 9. If it goes above 9 in the cell, then we get a green colour. Below 9, then we get this sort of browny, orangey colour. Now that's fairly simple because it's really only working on one single value, but I want to show you another way you can use conditional formatting and combine it with the functions that we looked at earlier. So if I just cancel that for now. And just to remind you, we had these functions here: average, maximum, minimum, count. Now what I'm going to do is use conditional formatting in conjunction with the maximum and minimum functions. So it will highlight the highest and lowest value on these cells. Now at the moment we're just doing a regular conditional format, we can't do it. So we can't pick a particular value out because we don't know in advance what the values might be for the highest or lowest. So what we need to do is combine it with a function so Excel works it out for us. So I'm going to apply conditional formatting in column D for the income cells, and I'm going to select cells D3 down to D8, and if we go to the format menu, choose conditional formatting, we get our dialog box, and I'm going to set two conditions again, but obviously this time I'm going to combine the condition with the maximum and minimum functions, as you will see. So if I choose cell value is, happy with that, click on the drop down there to choose the operator, and I'm going to choose equal to, there we are, and then I'm going to type the function in here. Now it's fairly straightforward, it's as if you were typing a normal function, but we type it out manually. So I'm going to type equals max, open the bracket or parentheses, and then again, as you would with a paste function calculation, we select the range. Just click and drag down there and it puts the range in automatically. Close the bracket and that's done. And we now need to set the format. So I'll do the same thing as we did previous. I'll just simply put a light green colour on, pastel green, that'll do. And then we're going to add a condition. Okay, and this time cell value is, that's fine, again equal to, and this time I'm going to choose, you'll use the minimum function, so it's equals min. Again, open the brackets, select the range you want included in that calculation or the conditional formatting, close the bracket, and that's all done. Simple as that. So you set two, oh, I haven't quite set the formatting, I'll do that now. So I'll choose the same formatting, or actually maybe choose that yellowy colour. How's that? So there we go. So we'll set the two conditions, set the formatting we're interested in. You can actually add a third condition if you're interested, but we'll leave that for now. And I'll just click OK and we're done there. Now if I click away, you can see the result of that. Now what's happened is that Excel now has used the maximum minimum function to find the highest and lowest values, but this time it's applied a format to the relevant cells, so we can immediately see which is the highest value and which is the lowest value. Now what's interesting is if you have two cells with an equal value, now you can see that these two movies here cost the same in terms of rental price. So if I increase the rentals on Wizard of Oz to 12, what you will see is the income value will become equal highest, and we should have it coloured green. And there we go, that's exactly what happens. Now supposing these two movies suddenly don't become the highest because something else has a spurt of interest, let's say Ben-Hur, there's a sudden demand for that title, and let's say that goes up to 18 rentals, quite dramatic, see what happens then. And there we go, that instantly becomes the highest value and it's coloured green. And if I just undo that, it reverts back to the £23.40 value. And equally, if let's say the Citizen Kane, which is currently the lowest, that suddenly improves, and that goes to 12 rentals, say, you'll see that now 2001 has become the lowest. So whatever happens on the spreadsheet, as we update it, it immediately highlights the high and low values. Now if you want to remove conditional formatting, what you need to do is select the range of cells that have conditional formatting already on, that you want to get rid of. So I'm going to select these cells in column C because I don't want the conditional formatting on there anymore. go to the Format menu, choose Conditional Formatting, just bring that into view, and click on the Delete button there. And when you do that, you get a little dialog pops up that gives you the option to delete one condition, all conditions, and in this case I'm going to delete both condition 1 and condition 2 as they're the only ones we have active. Click OK. Click OK there, and that's it. That's all cleared now, so they've gone back to being normal cells, if you like. So we have conditional formatting on here to indicate which is the most popular movie and which is the least popular movie. In terms of revenue, which is really all I'm interested in, or Fred is. So I'll just let's take Wizard of Oz back to 11, so it's no longer as popular. And you'll see instantly we now have only one movie showing green as the top movie, which is great. So there we go. That's just another example of how you can use conditional formatting. I'll just save that spreadsheet again. So there we go. Click Save, overwrites the previous version. Hope that was useful for you. In the next tutorial, I'm going to introduce creating charts. And there's a lot you can do with charts, and I'll begin to explain how to create them and format them, and hopefully give you a few tips on how to impress people with some fantastic looking charts. So thank you for watching this video, and see you next time.